place here is different. Come on, somebody. This place here, you can really be full. You can get what you need here. You can't get that stuff at your house because there's too many distractions, baby. If you listen to me on Facebook Live, you can cut me off anytime I say something you don't like. Anytime you feel like, hey, you're stepping on my toe, I'll go hit a what name ministry anyway. Johnson always trying to preach so hard. He think he's better than everybody else. No, I just believe in God. And I believe that the God that I serve can do anything but fail. As long as he continue to show me. See, listen. And what I do is I look back on what all he done did before. And I always grab back to some stuff that I know he's already did. If I done walked through some stuff that's way harder than this, then I know this right here ain't nothing but a cakewalk, baby. That's why I love Jeremiah 32 and 27. Behold, I'm the Lord thy God of all flesh. Is there anything too hard for me? So when I understand that there's nothing too hard for God, that means that I can be like Peter. And when other folks say, boy, pandemic real, boy, corona's real, boy, this right here, man, you better close them doors. Boy, somebody gonna listen. I have to shut all of that out. And I said, Lord, you say you the God of all flesh, right? It ain't nothing too hard for you. So I said, the pandemic, God said, nope, not too hard. I said, what about the job and layoff? He said, nope. That's not too hard. I said, what about cancer, Lord? He said, no, that's not too hard. I said, Lord, what about spirit? He said, boy, you know I say ain't nothing too hard for me. I said, well, since you say ain't nothing too hard, I'm going to continue to do what I do because I understand that there's nothing too hard for God. See, what you got to do is you got to get somewhere where people are telling you that no matter what's going on around you, that you're going to be okay. Hold on. How I know? Because guess what? The devil had to come and say, listen, since you got a hedge of protection around Job, come on, somebody. It's some folk mad because God got a hedge of protection around you and it look like ain't nothing touch you. Come on, somebody. What I'm telling you, when God put a hedge around you and at a point like this and at a time like this, we got a hedge of protection around us, keeping all of the other stuff that's trying to get in and out. Come on, somebody. At a time like this, when you understand that the only way the devil can put it on you, he's got to get permission. Oh, the devil can't put corona on you without asking God, hey, is it okay? Do I have permission to try? Hold on. Do I got permission to try such? See, the devil can't give you corona unless he get permission. He's got to get permission from God. He said, you got the hedge of protection around Job. That's the only reason Job serving you. Because he got high, he got car, he got chill, he got this. And what God, I'm telling you, the only way the devil can put it on you, he got to get permission from him. The only way I can give counsel to you, I got to ask God, is it okay? And God said, well, yeah, I'll let you give it to him, but I'm going to bring him out on the other end, baby. This message don't work. The people don't work. Oh, yeah. On the other end, I'm going to bring him out. See, what I'm telling you, because God understands that your tank was full for that trip. Oh, y'all let me. What I'm telling you is, what people got to do is, we got to get back to telling folks that the devil can't do nothing without his permission. The devil can't do nothing to you without permission from God. If he could, why would he go and be like, I want to try Job, but if you don't mind. Y'all hear me? Yeah. So he can't do nothing without asking him first.
Yeah. Right.
Before the pandemic came, guess where he had to go? They were working it in the lab probably for years.
Right.
Your devil say, well, you ain't got that thing ready now. If you want me to listen, God, what you think? Amen. And I can hear the devil now. A lot of your main preachers gonna cuss you to your face.
Amen.
A lot of your big wheels, I'm gonna show you that they ain't with you for real, God. He tempted God. God said, no, man, I fear that pandemic. No, I'm not gonna send it. I'm telling you, I will make some of your best preachers cuss you to your face if you allow me to put the pen. Hold on. I won't only do that. I'll close the church.
Amen. Yeah.
God said, well, you ain't got that. I'm telling you, if you allow me to send this, I will show you how many of them is foolish and how many of them wise.
Amen. Amen.
I'll show you which God they serve.
Amen.
Whether they serving you or the God of this world, which is Satan.
Amen.
And a lot of them, God said, well, you know what, I'll give you a try. And I'm pretty sure he put a time limit on it. Y'all hear me? Just like Job, he put this on him and took everything. And he said, well, I know one thing. If you ever get a man sick, a man will change his mind when he's sick. He can lose cars and houses and rebuild. He can lose his children and make more. But if you let me touch his body.
That's right.
Y'all hear me?
Right.
He studied having to go ask for permission, but God understood that Job had what it takes. He was on full for the mission. Y'all ain't with me. He understood that no matter what you do, no matter how you use folk, that I have filled him up, and he don't know the mission that he's about to face. But as long as he got a full tank, as long as he know where to go, Job knew to go sit in ashes and sackcloth. He knew to get naked. He knew what to do to go make it through the mission. Y'all hear me? What I'm telling you is, when God knows you have what it takes, when God knows that you got what it takes to make it through this, when God knows that you got what it takes to make it through that, when God knows that you have what it takes, he'll put some stuff on you. So I could imagine when the pandemic came, I could imagine just how the devil was glorified. And let me show you what the devil did. He went back and said, Lord, I told you that I closed the door. And I seen a post that'll trick you. And they'll try to make you believe that God said, well, I opened up churches in everybody's houses. Y'all seen that post? Yeah, you closed the church door, but now God come back and say, oh, I opened up church in everybody's house now. Everybody's house got church. Yeah, that's a lie. What God is saying is that this is holy ground. I can't walk in my house and get the healing I can here. I can't walk in my house. I can walk in here and be overwhelmed with that. Thought about killing myself. Thought about letting my car go back. Or I got gap insurance. Thought about burning it up and setting it afire. And I ain't got to make the payment no more because Gap going to cover the rest of it. I thought about not going to work tomorrow. I'm talking all of that. Y'all ain't with me. Look over at him. I can imagine my wife up there. Look over me. I'm just up there sleeping real good. I should just choke him out right now. I can't so sleep. Oh, he over there. I can imagine. You see it here now. She's like, I was gonna choke him out like just last night. But you know what? Guess what God will do when you get in his house? He'll take all of those pains. He'll take all of them sorrows. He'll take all of them burdens. And he'll make you feel good when you're in his house. You may be going through out there, but when you get in here, baby, you got smiles on your face. You feel a little bit better. That arm wasn't working right, but now you're able to do this right here. Your legs were feeling kind of bad. Your back was even aching. But you walked up in here, and you just left what they say that God is. They say the church is your house, but you didn't have the same feeling. So I can imagine God and Satan having this conversation, and they're going back and forth. And Satan said, I even tricked the elect. Come on, somebody. And some of the elect people, some of the preachers that I've looked up to, some of the preachers that I've watched, they are falling by the wayside. They are saying the pandemic is too big for God. I said, man, ain't nothing too big for God. How can you preach about a man that done did all kinds of stuff, that done brought you out of all kinds of things, and now you're running with your tail tucked. Now you're running and scared. Why in the world, or how in the world can I serve God when it's good, but when things hit the hello, when things hit the fan, I get to run?
Amen.
How can I preach about him? How can I talk about him? How can I do all this stuff? How can I say all this stuff and it's sold as something else? We act like we ain't been through something already. We act like we ain't already had some battles. We act like God ain't already did some stuff for us. We act like God ain't already said some stuff for us. We act like we ain't already been through some stuff. What I'm telling you is, understand that God has been with us the whole time.
Amen.
I know at a time like this, we never know what this tank may be for.
That's right.
But guess what? It's full for whatever your trip is.
Amen.
Y'all hear me? you got a full tank for whatever your trip is.
Right.
We've been in this thing. The pandemic came in March.
That's right.
We here in January.
Yeah.
My wife has been tested how many times? Negative. I know the co-worker, y'all church still on, praying against her. Ooh, I pray she get a positive. Yes, let her get a positive. Yeah, but come on, God, of the word, give her a positive so they can close so I can say, I told you y'all church. You know what I'm talking about? So what I'm telling y'all is, understand that we are going to have to fight some folks along this journey. Them naysayers, the people that talking about we should have been closed down, and people say we should have did this, and the people, I said, but man, if we gonna serve God, we gotta be able to serve God. That lets me know that you ain't gonna serve him when times get hard. If right now, can I help y'all? If right now, if Biden got in there and say you had to put a mark in your head or to get that next $2,000, a lot of y'all gonna go get in that line and take the. If you gotta take the vaccine, come on somebody. If you gotta take that vaccine to get $2,000, a lot of y'all, which arm you gonna need? Because God is trying to tell you, if I've been to God through the whole pandemic, $1,800 ain't what they gonna do for you in 9-10 months.
Amen.
10 months, $180 a week, a month. What can you do with $180? What I want. A lot of folks selling their soul for $180. You got $1,800 and you think they let you know the United States cares nothing about you if they think you can make $180 worth of rent, light bill, water bill, cable bill, car note, insurance. You can't do that with $180. But if you didn't know, you have what it takes. God has got your tank full for whatever this trip is.
Amen.
Yeah? And understand this. If we would, as preachers, would tell people that the devil can't do nothing to you unless God allows, then no matter what we go through, we'll have a different look at it because we say, well, God said I'm strong enough for this one. God said my tank is full. So you'll get to bragging even in the midst of your storm. When people think you're supposed to be down, when you just diagnosed with stage 4, yeah, stage 4 ain't nothing to the God I serve. Watch this. What the doctor said, what you say, 6 months? How would you say 16 more years? Hey, God said 16 more. And I'm going to believe God. And I ain't talking about months, I'm talking about years. That's what God just told me to your 6 months. And listen, what you say? He's going to go for me. Oh, yeah. P.S. You going for I do, doc. And the doc be looking at you crazy. Like, where the medicine is. God is able. We know a folk been shot in the head and shot down for dead. And God said, no, not you, baby. We know a folk who diagnosed with stage 4, who had the hospice coming in. And God said, no, not today. I'm going to show you the power that I have. Hold on. We know of people that have been through way worse, who done lost it all, been proud, been took out, been cut all in the face, and say, you'll never get a man, and I'm going to burn you up late, well, nobody else wants you. And all of a sudden, she get one of the best husbands ever. So with God. See, God has always been in the earth. He's always shown us that he's bigger and better than the devil. So why are you running now? Why are you scared now? When God is saying you have what it takes. I've given you a tank of fuel. I've given you what it takes. Keep on fighting. Keep on pressing. Keep on going towards the mark of your high calling. Keep on moving forward. Keep on fighting forward. Don't stop now. If you ain't stopping all this time, hold on. I hear you, songwriter. He ain't brought us this far to leave us. I don't know about you, but every once in a while, I say, Lord, don't leave me now. Hey, I don't know about you. Have you ever got tired of your feet? And you say, feet, don't fail me now. And every once in a while, I look up to heaven and I say, Lord, I need you now. Every once in a while, he has to refill my tank. He has to take me to the next level. He has to make sure I'm all right. I say, Lord, just hold me. Because every once in a while, I might say, and a thought get around and say, what's wrong with you, Lord? Because I've been around the wrong folk. And what God is saying is, you are fueling with the wrong kinds of stuff. Yeah. When those thoughts get going through my head, I have to remember who I've been walking with, who's been filling me up, who's keeping my tank full. So every once in a while, I have to get back and say, well, Lord, it's all been about you. I'm going to walk by your faith. I'm walking with you, Lord. I'm going with you, Lord, because you've been so good. Lord, I know you've been. Come on. every once in a while, I have to get my hand. And then don't whine and shame. Lord, I know you've been so good. I don't know about you, but when I know he's been good, sometimes you got to hold on, even when you see a little blood dripping out that thing. Every time you got to hold on when you don't feel like holding on. I don't know about you, but God is telling me to tell you that your tank is full for whatever this trip may be. This tank is full, baby. I don't care what it is. I don't care what you're going through. I don't even care what the doctor may say in the next couple of months. I don't care what you got going on. Understand that whatever you go through this year, that God said your tank is full for that trip. Listen. We got to get to a point in our lives that we're able to hear God over everything else. See, Peter could hear God. You can be with folks that are not hearing from God clearly. You can be around folks that are not hearing from God. You can be around. See, listen. A lot of folks think it's in the numbers.
That's right.
They think the mega churches got the best message.
That's right.
Because they done did a lot of research and they talking about stuff that they want to tell you about houses and cars and start bidding. That stuff don't pertain to nothing.
That's right.
If I can't tell you how to live through the pandemic, if I can't tell you how to walk through the pandemic, if I can't tell you God is bigger than the pandemic, then I need to set myself down. If I can't tell you that God is able, no matter what I'm going through, then I need to stop preaching. If I can't tell you that God is able when everybody say he ain't, then I need to set myself. Well, I'm going to allow nothing to tell me that God can't do something when he already. See, what's happening is we done got so high and mighty that we forget.
Amen.
What all he already done. We try to wipe away our past because we don't want to think about the raggedy houses and cars. Because now, oh my goodness. Let me call the man in to change his lights because we need a scalpel. Listen, I just want to encourage you today and tell you that no matter what you go through in this year, your tank is full for whatever the trip is. And understand this. Y'all know I always talk about, whatever God put on you, he put a little bit more on you, you're able to push, you're able to push more. So whatever he put on you, you're able to push.
That's right.
Whatever he put on you, you're able to come out of. Whatever he allowed the devil to do, because we understand that the devil got to go to him to get it approved. Come on, somebody. I don't know about you, but have you ever had it? I know back in the day, I don't have to do this no more. Have you ever had to go to the car lot and be waiting for to see what bank gonna approve you? And, you sit around, you walk around, man. You just walking, and Lord, you keep praying to God. And, oh Lord, I need some approval. Lord, give me one of the banks. I know the interest rate gonna be 35, but Lord, you give me right. All right. Oh Lord, y'all know. See when them old fresh preachers, the new preachers, they done forgot all about them time. I ain't talking about I got 850s and I got my credit score is different. I just get approved no matter what. Man, that was you remember you used to be there too. Yeah, because you think your credit, because we usually have to use them old buy here, pay here, Jerry Shelters and them kind of places. We usually have to go there. But now we gonna step out on faith and try to go to a car lot where they actually pull your credit. Like, man, your credit got 400. I'm talking about me, myself. Listen, I'll never forget. I went to a car lot one time, right there in Gill in Phoenix City, and Gill had a car for $7,000. They said, Mr. Johnson, your credit's so bad. Do you got $6,000? I said, if I had $6,000, I wouldn't be here. If I had $6,000, I could buy me a car for $4,000 and keep two to myself. See, I ain't forgot where I come from. And that's why God let me know that I Johnson, and I'm telling you the truth, real loud, I'm not lying to you. Gills told me for $7,000 car, I need $6,000. I said, $6,000? Is that to pay cash or what? You told you my credit so bad, I got to pay cash for the car? I ain't lying. So I know what bad credit is. I know what bad credit is. I know how it feels. So God knows that I would never forget where I come from. And if God had brought me through all of that, a pandemic ain't got nothing on the God that I serve. I don't know about y'all. Pandemic ain't got nothing on the God I serve. Pandemic what? I don't care about no pandemic. I walk through the midst of pandemic little stuff. When I can have snakes all crawling down around my face and all over my arms and legs, and I can walk through the midst of a ragged house with snakes in it. I don't know about you. If God can take me through all that, what the world is a pandemic? I've been living. Hold on. Let me help y'all. I've been living the pandemic experience, baby. Pandemic ain't nothing pandemic. I'm trying to figure out now, how did we make it out of the house when you look up, 10 roof, 10 house, 10 everything. It's smoking stove. Sometimes it done went out. And I'm talking about, y'all think it's cold now. It sure enough get cold in them old raggedy houses where every time you step on something. Listen, I don't know about y'all, so y'all don't forget. But I can remember the time you couldn't even walk through the kitchen because mama had a cake in there. Somebody's going to fall because the old raggedy house moved everything. You know. So y'all forget. Y'all forget about it. See, y'all got so high and mighty. Folks run all through the kitchen. And the cake never falls. Cake ain't going nowhere. They running all through the kitchen. Y'all remember back in the day, you better not go in that kitchen unless you tiptoe. And then you know one point you couldn't step on it all, so you had to get on over there. Well, y'all forget. I have not forgotten where I come from. But guess what? Even in that, God said you have what it takes. My tank was full, even at a time like that. I knew that I was able to get through. But guess what he did? He made me smart. So what he's doing now, he's teaching us how to get back to being smart.
Amen. You got that right.
So that means some things, some areas, I don't even need to touch.
That's right.
Because if I go there and I make mama cake fall, come on somebody. Pastor Morgan, come over here. You make that go.
You know you're going to get them with it.
See, y'all got too high. I'm the only one that remember Lord. They don't remember. They don't remember all that clothes smelling like snow. They don't remember the cheap clothes. I remember not having no air conditioning, no heater, and all that stuff. Electric blanket, man, that was a privilege. I remember me and my brothers, 2 to the feet, 2 to the head. Well, watch the feet. Everybody got, y'all know, that limited hospital pain. Yeah. Everybody put the feet in no hospital pan. Make sure your feet don't stink. Because 2 feet gonna be 4 feet up here. And 4 feet down here. And everybody want to make sure their feet are clean. Come on, somebody. I don't want you. And everybody want to, see, at that time, everybody want to get on the outside. Because on the outside, if the junk of feet do stink, you can turn this way. See, y'all ain't never been through no hard time. My life has been a pandemic. So when you say this thing a pandemic, I said, shoot, I've been living that my whole life. You ain't saying nothing new to me. I know how to live in a pandemic, baby. I know how to make it through that kind of stuff. So listen, God, I said, shoot, I know I ain't got to close my door because I already know what a pandemic is. I've been living that experience all my life. Shoot, they got you about to bring something else, about to bring stuff I ain't never been through. I mean, what to do. Listen, I want to tell y'all that no matter what you go through this year, your tank is full and you have what it takes.